Hey, it is Xennial Gamer, and today we're going to be doing an arena rush. Now, it's not much of an arena rush. You can see we're starting off kind of low, so if you're really trying to get, okay, boy, I'm going to get roasted in the comments for that. Obviously, my best finish is G3, so for me at least, if I'm really going to try and get a G3 finish, I would need to be, it's currently, by the way, you guys can't see a timestamp. It's only 24 minutes before rush ends, and I'm just sitting here talking, not even fighting yet. So for me, if I were trying to get a G3 finish, I would need to be at least somewhere around G2 right now, just because I don't have the fastest arena offenses in the world. I have the normal, most of the normal cleaves, but I don't have like a Kabila cleave built. Things like that. So the point of today's video, it's actually not so much going for G3, it'd be nice, but I don't expect to get it when I'm starting this late and this low. It's more just to talk about, I've never done an actual arena rush hour, so we're going to talk about some of the different types of cleaves that you can use during this video. Now, one big tip for arena, which I have not done, so we're going to go ahead and do that. If you're going to be doing a rush, you're probably going to need to switch out a few monsters, and if you're like me and you keep a lot of your main monsters in storage, I recommend taking them out of storage so that it's easier to find. Conversely, if you keep most of your monsters out, then I recommend putting the monsters you're going to use into storage so that they're easier to find. One way or another, you want the monsters that you're looking for to be on a smaller list. So in my case, what I was looking for right here was this Barbara. The team that I was actually testing out is that Chung Pung team, so come to think of it, I'm probably going to take out the Chung because what I found is that that team is just, it's a little bit slow and it does tend to lose a lot. Largely because of the amount of RNG that's involved with Chung's strip. Alright, so we're going to go back to this team right here. We're going to go ahead and edit our deck. We're going to drop the Chung out, and we're going to put the Barbara in. This is a better team for me. Now, I use this team to face stuff like this right here that has the Halphus. Sometimes I would also use a team with Ganymede, which it looks like I took that one out of my presets. Now, obviously, Tiana would be the... obviously, Zyros would be the best thing to deal with these Tianas. But I did just pull Zyros a couple of weeks ago. I haven't built him yet, though. So for this type of team right here, what I would do is, what you just saw, I would go ahead and strip that Triana first, and then bomb and kill her with the Odin. We'll obviously just bomb the Miho, and then the reason we're using the Odin right here is so that we're going to be able to one-shot this Halphus. And there we go. So we get the one-shot on the Halphus. We're going to go ahead and bomb the Miho, and then we're just going to click on auto. I think the Miho must have pushed back my Ciara's attack bar. Yeah, there we go. So the Ciara's attack bar got pushed back. That means this fight's going to take forever. Now, I keep my Bastet on an attack slot 4 with very low crit rate. Of course, she crit right there, but generally speaking, my Bastet is also really good for dealing with Mihos. But there we go. So this fight wound up being much slower than I would have liked. But basic point of this comp right here, what you guys should be thinking about is what's the fastest way to kill the monsters on the enemy's defense. So when you're talking about arena rush, it's always going to be just about how can I kill these monsters fastest. Your personal defense matters a little bit, but your personal defense actually matters less than your arena offense does. If you can't kill really, really fast, you're not going to be able to get your highest finish. And this is true, I don't care what rank of arena you're at, I don't care if you're Challenger or if you're Guardian, if you can't kill really fast, then you're not going to be able to finish higher than you've finished in the past. So this team right here, this Light Chun-Li team, this team has one big weakness, well, two big weaknesses. The first is that it can't outspeed Tritons, and the second is that it doesn't have any strip. However, most defenses, before you reach Guardian, I'd say the majority of defenses are going to have at least one or two monsters that do not have any will runes. Now, this team right here, we're actually going to take a risk. This is probably not a team that I would fight if I wasn't on video. But I do want to point out just one thing. You can use this Leo to counter, if you have Leo, obviously. You can use Leo to counter teams like this because there's only one fast monster on the enemy team, that monster being Triton. So if the Triton does not have will runes, or it didn't have will runes but it resisted, but if the Triton did not have will runes, then I would have been able to cut. Even as it was, So my Bastet is on max resistance. She does... Ooh, that Lucian's gone, right? Yeah. So my Bastet does get the resistance. So that was just RNG. My Leo is built on very high accuracy. But can we get 2 kills here? We cannot. So the Triton's back, which is going to mean this is going to be a very long fight. We'll probably still win this, but it's going to be a very long fight. So that kills the Jean. Oh, it's a Despair Triton too, so we could have just outsped. But there we go. That should kill the Triton. That kills the Vanessa. We can go ahead and auto. So it's a longer fight than we wanted, and that all happened due to just that resistance on the Triton. But the point of this was basically being able to recognize that there was only one fast monster on the enemy team. So if that monster did not have will runes, then we'd be able to cleave it with a Leo. Now here the only fast monster is going to be this Clara. I do have counters for this team, but since we're in Arena Rush, those counters are slow. We're going to skip them. This team is actually just very easily double Lucianable. I also could have used a Rocky team and used the Rocky to kill that Perna. However, when you use the Rocky right there, the Rocky's animation is super slow. Now, another trick with this team, this Ariel's going to be built on Nemesis, and it's got will runes. So let's go ahead and proc that Nemesis right there and force the Ariel to go so that it's not going to cut us. Now when we go, the Triana is probably going to proc her Salvation Song. She'll go 1 time, and then my Lucian will wipe out everything else, and then I can just auto out this Perna. Now, again, there are probably faster teams than this. I said at the start, I don't have the fastest cleave team, so if you went with something like a Kabila Tiana team, if you had like just a crazy fast Kabila, then you probably could have reset that Tiana and gone a little bit faster. So once again, here we are with another Halfus. For the Halfus, I'm going to want to use the Odin so I can one-shot it. Now, there's a chance that Clara outspeeds me. My Bastet's only 209, but since the Clara did not, we're going to reduce her attack bar. We're going to go ahead and bomb this Miho. Now, the Sierra S3 will kill the Clara, also kill the Miho, and soften up the Halfus a little bit so that my Odin can do enough damage to make sure we one-shot. And now we go ahead and just auto out on this Molly.
3 hours later.
Which could take a really long time because it's Molly. Someday the Molly will die though, guys. Someday. Okay, the Molly finally died. There we go. The real key takeaway I want you to take, the real thing I want you to take away from this is that a big part of this is being able to recognize which monster or which defenses you're able to beat, but also to recognize how you're going to beat those defenses. And then knowing which is the right comp to take. You're not going to rush with just one comp. You can rush with fewer comps maybe than I'm using, but you're not going to rush with just one comp if you want to get your highest finish, because every defense is going to be slightly different. So right here, you can see that what we went with was again the light Chun-Li. Ooh, that cut right there might hurt us a little bit, but nah, it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, there you go. So that's still not the fastest fight in the world. Obviously, if you could just Lucian that, you'd be better off. But again, without having the super fast Kabila. Now this team right here, we can assume this is a Swift Vigor. But even with it probably being a Swift Vigor, I should still be able to just Lucian this team. And I know there's 2 fire monsters here, but I'm going to have 6 amps with the 2 Lucians. So I should be okay between that. We'll just proc this Vigor. And good, he wasn't on Nemesis. You'll also notice the slower of my 2 Lucians here has will runes, and that's specifically for that Samon. Ooh, that Juno cut. So the Juno cut, that's going to slow me down a lot. Actually, yeah, I don't think I lose, but the Juno cut's definitely going to slow me down a lot here. And I'm going to say right now, that was a mistake. I should have realized the Juno would cut when I used the Leo comp. That was 100% just because I'm recording this video and I wasn't thinking about it. But those are the types of mistakes that you have to be careful for. Now this team right here, this is a very easy Lucian team. Even if he outspeeds me, I should be fine. But usually I'm going to outspeed in these situations. Especially, we just hit Guardian 1, but I don't start getting outsped until G2, G3 most of the time. So I know we've got this Miho here, but the thing is, my Leo is going to be able to put the continuous damage on the Miho. Miho probably won't break the Leo shield. Wow. Okay, well, Violent Miho. There you go. So that changes things up quite a bit. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and work. Wow, it's a Violent Resistance Miho. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I still think we're good, but that was definitely not what we had planned. All right, can we kill this Perna? Yeah, we can kill the Perna. So now as soon as I get the Bastet, so we get our resistance Miho for the win, man. All right, there's no point in using the turn. It's actually the continuous damage that we need to put on this Miho. So there we go. Now we're shielded, so the Miho's not going to be able to heal itself, especially because it's a violent Miho. So we should actually be able on the next hit to knock it down to no damage. We'll get the kill, maybe, or maybe it'll just kill my Leo. All right, this should do it, right? A second dot will do it. Okay, man, there you go. That's how you waste a lot of time on these fights. And lose, guys, and lose. Okay, for this team, we're gonna go ahead and use our Ciara Odin. Now, it's there's a chance I'll get outsped by that Bastet, but once again, there's no super fast monsters on that side, so even if I get outsped by the Bastet, I've got a really good chance to cut. We're gonna use our Barbara to handle that Perna right there. She takes away the attack bar. We'll go ahead and use the Ciara to bomb the Miho, of course. And then the Odin can just one-shot this Bastet. We'll soften the Bastet up. There's no way the Bastet has enough HP to survive my Odin, but we'll soften it up anyway. We're going to go ahead and target the Samanth now. We've already taken the Perna's first life. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave the target on the Samanth. And the reason for that is because I'm autoing to speed up the fight, and I don't want my damage to be split. Now the odds are that the Praha is not going to be on Will Runes. The Sekhmet might, but the Praha won't be, and the Praha is actually... Ooh. Yeah, there you go. The Sekhmet is, but nobody else is. So we're going to be able to get some defense breaks out with the Savannah. By the way, Savannah is, and I was literally just going to say, Savannah is like a ridiculous RNG monster. She is not the best monster for this team. I just haven't gotten around to building something better than her for it. Probably Fire Chun-Li would be a better fit in this team, because a lot of times you're going to be facing immunity and the Savannah's not going to be able to defense break anything. Don't forget she also has 2 qualifiers on her skill 3, and you run through resistance checks, so it's overall, she's just, for Arena Rush, I mean, like in the week for just kind of cruising through, she's fine because losses don't matter, but for Arena Rush, she's just really risky. But like I said, it's just mostly, for me, it's a matter of I just haven't built anything better because I don't do a lot of Arena. So we're going to go ahead and this should pretty much take care of this team. Now, a couple of other little things. My Bastet's on max resistance. Most Tritons are going to be... Wow, Violent Samanth. That's something you don't see every day, guys. You do not see a Violent Samanth every day, I will tell you that. But anyway, so yeah, so... my Bastet is max resistance, which can help once in a while with making sure that those Tritons get resisted in case you get outsped. And then, of course, my Bastet's 210 or 209 right now, so she's got a chance. Like, if it's a Despair Triton, I'm gonna outspeed. And then in lower ranks, wow, she also has like 20 crit rate, and that was a triple crit. But wow, the Jemire doesn't have that much crit rate either, so yeah, epic Miho right here, but mostly from the Bastet. The Bastet intentionally has like almost no crit rate. The Savannah also does not have that much crit rate, but well, the Savannah's like maybe 80 crit rate, the Jemire's like in the 70s, and then the Bastet's in the 20s. So there you go, Miho for the win. We'll redo that one. Alright, since we know that that Triton can outspeed our Bastet, I don't remember, I didn't pay attention if he had Will Runes, but I think he did not. He did not, so we're able to just reduce him right there. Wow, the Savannah outspeeds my Bastet as well, but we still get the cut right here. And then that's going to allow us to just Lucian out everything. Now that Miho will counter on, well, Miho will counter and kill me because I'm defense broken, but it won't matter. Shouldn't matter, yeah, it won't matter. Whoa, I was just about to say it won't matter and then I'll just dot it with my Leo, but I guess I won't dot it with my Leo because I don't have a Leo anymore. Maybe this time my Bastet won't crit. There we go. But usually with that team, I would just apply the continuous damage with the Leo to the Miho. Alright, so for this one, we've got another Halfist, so we're going to go ahead with our Odin again. Odin's also really good against this Camilla. This is definitely not the best demonstrate. Now, right there, that was a perfect example, by the way. So my Bastet did get attack bar reduced, but I still managed to cut, and the reason I was able to cut is because there was only one fast monster on the enemy team. So part of the reason I was comfortable bringing in my team right here is I knew that even if the Triton outsped me, I would still cut, and then I would still get my turns right there. So we're going to go ahead, take the Perna's first life. Now this is a little bit slower because I got cut, but we're still going to be able to go through this reasonably quickly. We dropped, ooh, didn't quite drop the Halphus, but we should still be good because we've got our shields up. We're going to put the bomb on the Halphus, or not. Man, this is like my worst rush. Oh, this is so bad, guys. I'm sitting here like just trying to demonstrate basically how nothing can go right. Can we steal the invincibility? No, of course not. So Odin's going to die right here. Yeah, there we go. And Halphus, of course, is at full health. And the Camilla's going to proc a lot. All right, we'll go ahead and just detonate this bomb on the Camilla. Because we don't want to drop that Halphus below 50% just yet. So we're going to keep an eye on this Halphus attack bar. Now, the thing is, I don't trust my Barbara to actually dispel the Halphus, to dispel the invincibility. So we'll bring Barbara in right here. We're going to get our shield up so that the Halphus can't withdraw, or can't life drain from us. And then we'll just skill 1 right here. We're going to save that Barbara Dispel, see if we can get a heal block, which of course we cannot. So we'll put a second bomb up just for absolutely no reason, except, you know, what else are we going to do? We'll put a third bomb up, and at this point, our arena rush is pretty much over. Well, we got lots of bombs. Can we get a strip? No, of course not. Of course not. I should probably just retreat here, right? Oh, no, he's got 2 bombs up, actually. He's got 2 bombs up. Just don't hit him too hard. Okay. Hit him soft. Hit him soft. Okay. If I attack bar boost, I'm going to cut. If I skill 1, I might not knock him under 50%. Of course, she's going to crit right there, right? Okay. Alright, GG. We're just going to move on to the next fight. Or we're going to redo this fight. So same comp, same team. That was just incredibly bad RNG for us right there. So this time the Triton derps. That's going to make it a lot faster of a fight. We'll go ahead and now I'm not even paying any attention since I'm talking to the camera. So we didn't get the kill, which means we didn't stack the Odin, but that's okay. Wow, okay, let's see. There we go. I do not know if this is gonna wind up making it into the making it as a video or not, guys. I don't know. Maybe this will be like a how not to rush. And I did the exact same thing again right there. I didn't soften up that Halphus, even though I knew the Halphus had enough HP to survive my Odin. I didn't soften him up. Good job, me. All right, guys. I think we are gonna do another arena video next week, and the next week's video is gonna be how to rush. This week's video is gonna be how not to rush. So, step 1 for how not to rush is, this video, actually. Like, everything in this video right here, this is the entire thing of how not to rush. Alright, we'll let the Camilla cleanse the bomb, that's fine. We don't want to touch that Halphus while he's low. We really would have preferred to stack our Odin, but actually this should be fine. We should kill right here, I hope. Nope. No kill. Alright, proc Odin. Well, don't proc Odin because you still didn't kill. Alright, let's see. This should kill. And this, don't push him below 50. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Guys, this team normally does work, and this team normally works fast. I mean, you saw I finished G3 with it before. This was just really, really bad. Well, it's bad RNG combined with a little bit of bad gameplay because I'm sitting here trying to narrate and not really paying attention. Now, the real reason that I actually like Barbara for my arena offense is because of the Junos right there, because she can absorb some attack bar, which, of course, this time she chose not to absorb any attack bar. That's clearly a resistance Juno because, you know, that's everybody puts their Junos on resistance. That's normal. It's just one of those days, guys. It's just one of those days, man. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and kill this Juno, and just let it proc through the Vanessa, because I couldn't kill the Vanessa. So this way, at least I get a little bit of attack bar boost, and we'll just turn cycle off the Orion. It's 9:59. I don't even think I'm gonna finish in time. I'm not even gonna finish this fight in time, guys. All right, can we kill the Ritesh? There we go. Can we kill the Juno? No. Actually, just skill 1 right here. And the thing is, I can't auto this one because because if I auto, I'll wind up doing the skill 3 with the Bastet and dotting the Juno. Now we can auto. And maybe we'll actually finish this one before arena ends. There we go. Okay, die. There we go. How not to arena rush, guys. That right there. That is how not to arena rush. Can we get in one last fight? We're just going to try and Lucian this one because it's... actually, we're going to do the light Chun-Li. Nope, never mind. Alright guys, GG. I can't talk, I can't record, and I sure can't arena rush. So on that note, hope you enjoyed my pain. I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, if you're still with me to this point, then that means that you probably liked the video, found it entertaining, or even better, both. So please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below because those things help the channel grow, and more importantly, they show me that the video is useful, and that's the whole reason I do this in the first place.